Hello YouTube. My name's TW and welcome back to my channel, my small little channel. This is going to be a different video. I'm going to start up a second playthrough or a second mod because of Alien Invasion. Now, I started out a few test videos on my channel without my microphone. Then once my microphone came in, I did the SR Summoner mod made by Matten, but then the audio got corrupted, or I didn't save it to the right audio track or something weird like that. And, I had to delete all the videos. I didn't want to, have them out there. So then I spun the wheel again, and I got Alien Invasion, which I've been covering. Except I'm a doofus, and I don't know how to save correctly. So I had to start over from episode 1, then 2, again. So that was like 2 times, and then eventually I just posted a giant grinding, not a giant, but a decent 40-minute video on just grinding through Alien Invasion, and I've kind of burnt myself out on it. So I wanted to start up another series, because why not? And I'm just going to spin the wheel right now. I got a few new mods that I can't wait to try out. Alright. So, we have the StickFell mod made by Alice Q. She is a very well-known modder. Yeah, she's pretty well-known on the Discord. And StickFell is basically like, how do I explain it? It's like Undertale, or like Underfale, where like everything's kind of twisted and evil. And it basically it's just a giant resprite of Stick Rangers. 4 Stick Rangers. So, let me pull up the file real quick, if I can find it. Yep, StickFell 1.0 Alpha. So this is basically just vanilla Stick Ranger modded, which I can't wait to try out for all. Alright, let me fix that up a bit. Am I recording on it? No, let me switch over. Looks a bit bad, so let me go to the Discord and grab a set. I have this code that I don't know what their name is. I say Karu, K-A-R, two O's. They were, well, at first they were really going down on me because I'm an idiot, so maybe that was why. But I don't blame them, actually. I was really tired, and I was saying stuff that wasn't wholly true, so they got a bit mad at me. But let me go to discussion help here, because I need to there's a line of code that helps the picture get even better. So, it doesn't look the absolute best right now, It just doesn't look good. So let me go to the HTML. Here we go. I like to post it twice. There we go. Now I'll close out of that. I'll close out of that. I'll close out of that too. Then I'm going to close out of the Discord, go back into VS Code, and get this started. There we go. Is it good now? Yep. Alright. Let me adjust my screen real quick. Boom. That should be good. And now, as you can see, it looks a little better. Thank you to Karu, if that's even their name, for helping me out with that because I didn't know. So I'm not a coder, programmer. I don't know what anything does. I've tried to learn, but it just didn't work out for me so well. Yeah, I've pretty much forgotten how to code anything. But alright. So as you can see, StickFell, made by Alice. I'm guessing she was an Undertale fan back then. A good old Undertale fan, I should say. I used to be a pretty good Undertale fan back then. Yeah. All right. So, what do we want to set ourselves up with? Well, didn't really think that far. I like to kind of think like, oh, what would look the coolest, you know? No, how about this? Yeah, I can get behind a team like that. 2 snipers, a magician, and a boxer. Because why not? Now then, as you can see, everything's been resprited. I think everything looks good. I wish they could have changed the bar down here, maybe to be a darker color. But then I understand, it'd be hard doing that. But everything here, there we go. It's a bit different. The monsters are more aggressive, to say. So I feel like this is going to be a little harder than the regular vanilla mod. Or just the regular vanilla gameplay. But, whew. Yeah. But yeah, that grinding session for Alien Invasion, I'll get that out when it loads. It's like 40 minutes, so it says on my YouTube Studio, it says it's gonna take like 2 hours to download, so it's gonna be a while. So I was like, you know what? I really just don't want to do Alien Invasion right now. Because I've already played through it so many times. It's like, man, I just don't want to mess with it. Alright, so I think I'll go for a classic flame build, a poison build, a flame/poison build. So 60, I think, let's see. Yeah. 60 mag, maybe 100 strength, and then the rest goes into life points for the 2 of these guys. 75 dexterity, and the rest into magic for this guy. And then for my boxer, oh yeah, that happens in this mod. Of course, like, nothing happens, it's all 0. But that does tend to happen. I don't know why, though. Hope it doesn't affect anything. I don't think it will, because, it doesn't really count towards anything. But I remember playing a little bit. I think I played up to Grassland 1, and that was it. Because I was like, wow, this seems really cool. Seems just a tad harder than... Maybe I shouldn't have set myself up with a boxer. Maybe I'll go with a life boxer. Hold on. Dan Ball Wiki. Let's see here. I need actually Stick Ranger builds, because I'm a builds kind of person. So, yeah. Here we go. The Ultimate Stick Ranger Guide/Build. Okay, let's see here. Alright. There's a boxer tank build, which doesn't seem so bad. Ooh. Alright, here we go. I got it. I got the build now. We're just going to do all LP into Boxer and to equip him with, let's see, I think an Onigiri card would be pretty good. And yeah, a Vampires card. That'd be good, yeah. Man, I haven't messed with the, I'm not really a melee kind of guy. I don't like melee characters a whole lot. I think Whipper is pretty good. It's really janky though. I've heard a couple of members on the Discord talking about reworking on the Whipper because of how janky its design is in a way. Wow. They really did resprite it, but I'm really excited for this one. I think I'll do, what I'm thinking of doing is doing 3 mods at once. Or maybe I'll just do 2. It just depends, because it's like, man, I don't want to short circuit myself to say, it'd really suck if, I try the wrong build or I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe I will just do 2. But this is just like to branch out. I don't want to be focusing on one series. It is just Stick Rangers. I was also thinking about maybe putting up a Noita or a Terraria game up. It'd be way easier to do that because OBS is meant for, full games. Man, these guys are jittering around for like full screen games. So things like Noita and Minecraft. My Minecraft is a bit buggy, and also, there's so much Minecraft out there. It's like I don't really know if I want to record stuff like that. I've played Minecraft for more than a decade. I started when I was 8, so I played it for or 7. I had to be at least 7 or 8 when I first got into it, and I've been playing it for almost or over a decade. So it's like, and I haven't defeated the Ender Dragon because, I just loved Minecraft so much. I just never wanted to complete it. Yeah, I have issues. But it's like, all right. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I have Starbound. I never really got into it, though. After I played Archvale, which I think I can do again. Ooh, I can do hard mode Archvale. Archvale is like this bullet hell RPG. I think it's a really cool game. I loved it a lot. I got all of the achievements first run. I don't know. Let me get a guy out here. There we go. Yeah. I think this is just a little harder than boop. Alright. Back to the grind. But I was thinking, man, I remember running into StickFell. I was like, oh, okay, so it's Undertale. Underfale. But, in a Stick Ranger mod, I didn't really expect it. I was like, well, who made it? And it said, Marco Sanchez, 131 or something like that. I was like, oh, cool. So I'm, searching through the Dan Ball Discord. I'm like, man, I don't know who that is. And then Alien Invasion was made by Lime Green / Hachi1. I know I'm probably not saying that correctly. I'm like, where do I find that dude at? And so it's like, man, a lot of people have either left or they've transitioned to new people. It's like I couldn't find them. All to find out Marco transitioned to Alice. So it's like, oh, my bad. Oh no, those are working oniguris. Okay. But the cache doesn't work, which is perfectly fine. Onigiri is pretty good. Hmm. Now I'm thinking, did they exclude some of these characters? Because I'm only getting the rings. I'm not getting anything else, which is a bit troublesome. But that's fine. I'll just keep working with it. Ooh. All right, I am back. It just took a little while. I just wanted to grind some stuff out, and I'm back. So I leveled up a bit. It seems like I had to save enough money. I've been through Opening Street, I don't know how many times, maybe like 10 times, which isn't that much actually, compared to other levels. But right now, what I did is I just went through the level multiple times. I sold off a bunch of stuff, and then as you see up there, I was able to get the book, or yeah, the little what's it called? Man, I can't even think of it. But anyways, I was able to get the book, or the bestiary. That's what it's called. Um, because without the first enemy, which is the green smiley, there's no way you can get the life stone. I mean, the white stone, and there's no way you could get the gloves. Well, it seems what Alice did, and I don't know if this is canon or not, or like not canon, but I don't know if this is in the original game, but she moved the gloves to the boss. I think. I don't know. Are the gloves already from the boss? Opening Street Stick Rangers. Here we go. Let me just see, because I'm not sure. I was like, well, it's a bit difficult. Okay, so it's just gonna freeze there. Okay, so yeah, it already does drop the glove. I was just making sure. I was like, well, I'm not sure, what it's doing, but yeah, I've just been pouring life after life points into this dude. And now he's at 200, which is pretty good so far. But right now, I'm just going to I want the poison bow. I want to get the poison bows for my guys, because I haven't done it yet. But man, this seems a little harder. Actually a bit nervous. But I think what I'm going to do is I might start like speeding up the video. Like doing a little time lapse. I need to figure out how to do that. But I thought, like, man, if I did a time lapse, that'd be way better. Yeah, this dude's chewing through them. Oh, wow, those guys are freaking fast. Jeez Louise. They really did climb up there. I was like, whoa. But, man, these guys look, ugh. I kind of remember their look. They just look, I don't know, it looks so creepy. But, man, I was grinding. Mostly I was just on my phone. That's all I was doing. I was on my phone, and then I was also watching Stick Rangers. Here we go. Got anyone else? You. But it was like, man, I don't know, the enemies just seemed a bit harder, which I know is probably the whole charade, but luckily, I'm gonna have a tanky boxer for this, so hopefully this dude will receive most of the most brunt of the attacks, the brunt of the attacks. But right now, it looks like I'm doing pretty good. Ooh, the boxer probably might die on this level, though. Oh, nope, he's still good. Alright, but it will take that. And I'll just skip to the boss. Ooh, which don't look so good. Okay. Yeah, we might be in trouble here, actually. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's getting chewed through. They're getting chewed through. But I can't wait to see what the next levels look like. I only made it this far because I was like, okay, I want to save my reactions just in case I want to record it all. But man, these guys look pretty creepy. Boom, there we go. Now we have Hill Country 1 and Hell 2. Wow, Hell 2? That's new. I didn't know they changed. The names changed. But right now, Poison Arrow is really good. But I want to see Hell. Huh. But I'm just going to grind through the boss a bit more. And get a few quick card. And then after that, I'm going to go back to Opening Street. And then see if I can get... the... What is it? The Mach Punch Glove from that boss. So I will be right back after that. Alrighty, I am finally back, and this is actually where I'm going to call it quits for the day. All I really did was I got Quick's card. I just did what I said I was going to do. I went through Grassland, or I guess Hell 1 is now what it's called, and I got 4 Quick's card from it. And then I went back through Opening Street a couple of times and got the Mach Punch Glove from the first boss there. And yeah, that's all I really did. Oh, and also, I went through Opening Street. I went through the entirety of Opening Street, so I was able to get some stones as well. And that's actually, I think, where I'm going to leave it off for today. Thank y'all guys for joining me. I have a lot of stuff I got to cut down because this video is an hour and 6 minutes long. So I have a lot of stuff to cut down. But, that's because I was grinding for just items that don't really matter. That's mostly what I do in this game anyways. So, thank y'all for joining me. And wherever you are, have a good morning, evening, and good night. I'll catch you in the next video. I'll see y'all guys later.